ready to go. Put this on potato quality so I don't use more internet than I have to. Wait for that car. Okay, he's turning. Never mind. Put up my armrest. Heard some fucking metal I ran over. Took off my headband, it was my forehead was fucking sweating, dude. It was sweating. That's it for Mountain Dew. We're gonna have to stop at some point because I gotta take a shit. Finally gonna drink some. This will be our first bottle of water that we'll have drank in like 5 days. And the only reason is I ran out of soda. That's pretty much it. Got my charging cable plugged into the GoPro, so I kind of have to weasel it behind my back. Whoa, Nelly. Should probably use that engine brake. Performance mode, it turned blue. Now, the general rule in trucking is whenever you're making a turn and there's 2 lanes or more, you always are supposed to be in the outer lane. And this one I picked right because that lane is ending before this lane. Baja Blast is good, but it's only good like once in a while, not like a consistent drinking thing, you know? Like, it just kind of wears off. I only drink 0 sugar sodas, not diet, not regular, 0. So like, I don't really care for Coke Zero that much, but Coke Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero is one of my favorites. Mountain Dew Zero is one of my favorites. Pepsi Zero is kind of eh. Wild Cherry Pepsi Zero is a lot better. Yeah, that's pretty much the main ones I stick with. Yeah, Coke Zero is bleh. That was We're Gonna Lose, a YouTuber messaging me saying I should flip people off while I'm riding. You got your ears on? Yes, and that's, you got your ears on? That's one of my coworkers. I don't know him, but he was parked behind me at the shop. Oh my God. half bottle of water drunk. Disgusting. You know, people always say, you know, oh, you should drink more water. And to that I say, what do you think the main ingredient in soda is, dumbass? It's fucking water. So, haha. I've drank soda like 3 weeks straight before. No water or anything else. And I'm still alive, so, I mean, if it was bad for me, wouldn't I, you know, wouldn't there be a problem? So this truck only does 68 on the pedal, which is actually 67 because the speedometer's off a little bit. And I'm allowed to do 71 on cruise control, which is actually 70. So now I got my feet off and yeah. By the way, the camera moving up and down, that's not me moving my head, that's the seat going up and down. That's how rough it is in these things. That's why they all got the fucking air seats. Fucking Honda piece of shit. My camera zoomed in? I feel like it zoomed in. Wonder if I can zoom it back out somehow. Because I'm sitting back how I was before. And yeah, I do kind of tend to lean a little bit right when I'm sitting. Just because I got the armrest right here. Ugh. I think this guy's governed the same speed as me. Thought he would have been faster. I mean, it's fine, you can get the whole gist of what's going on. Yeah, I gotcha. Uh-oh, am I dropping frames? Oh my god. The worst part is when you're trying to piss into a bottle and you hit these fucking massive bumps like that. Sometimes your fucking rod pops out of the hole and you piss yourself a little bit. It's never good. Watching myself drink, I see my pinky going up in there. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe I'm just fancy like that. Oh. POV Rowdy found where the water is. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some views and my channel will grow. I need to find like a slightly zoomed out view because I feel like it's too much in. Like, I need a little bit wider view, so I gotta fuck with my settings and all that. Because like a second ago, I'm looking directly at the mirror there, but I guess maybe I'm not turning my head enough or something. I'm not sure. So we got about 350 miles, give or take a few, to get to the west side of Chicago. I'm not sure if that's the good or bad side, but we'll find out. Maybe we'll see a live reaction of me getting robbed or murdered. That'd be fun. So now my truck has picked up this car in front of us and it started slowing down. Now I hate this because look how fucking far we are behind this guy. And if I hit the gas pedal to override the truck trying to slow me down, eventually I'm going to get what's called a distance warning pop up on this, and you'll see how fucking annoying it is in a second. Yeah, Insta 360. Yeah, maybe one of these days if I get enough money. I'm fucking pretty broke, dude. Like, I live in this truck. I don't have an apartment or a house or a room to rent or nothing. Because I can't afford it. I pay a car payment. I pay full coverage on that car payment. And I got a $30 bill for my Grom. I got my Verizon bill, which is like 130 bucks. And I think that's about it. So yeah, you'll see the distance warning pop up here in a second. Yep, there it is. And it'll go dink, 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 dink. And if I get closer, it speeds up. So you hear it kind of pick up tempo. Flip on my turn signal. And I pop out. Now, whenever you see truckers flash each other, it'd be just him letting me know, hey, you're clear of me, you can go ahead and get over. Because seeing the back of your trailer from your mirror, I mean, you can do it, but it's not precise. So we'll look in our mirror and wait for him to flash us if he does. So like right here I'm clear, but I want to give him extra room because I don't want his sensor going off and him maybe getting in trouble for it. This company I work for, they don't do all that hardcore safety shit, which I'm super thankful for, because that is just the most annoying thing ever. So something as simple as what I did, getting close to that truck to pass him, you would get marked down in safety score and shit at other companies for. And it's like, what the fuck is unsafe about that? And you know what these big companies want you to do? Like Swift and, you know, US Express and all that. Whenever you saw me getting slower to the vehicle in front of me, that's when they want you to pop out. Look at all that fucking room. Like, and you're only going like a mile an hour faster? So that's why you see these trucks pop out super early and they hold up traffic in the left lane and just fuck everybody, you know? I like to do it my way. I like to get up to them, not like super close, but up to them within like a truck and trailer length, and then pop out. So that way I don't inconvenience everybody else. So, I mean, that's the gist of it. I may not be turning my head quite enough for you guys to see the mirrors, but whenever you see me move my head like that, that's what I'm doing, is looking in these side mirrors. Try to develop good habits and check it once in a while, you know? Brandon. Oh, you're texting and driving. Shut the fuck up. All I did was fucking hit the screen like 3 times. You can suck my dick. So now we're gonna get on 196. So fun fact about these 3-digit interstate numbers is if it starts in the odd number, it means the interstate that starts inside of like a city or something and ends up on that main highway, the last 2 numbers of the 3-digit is like the actual highway. So I'm going to be coming on to Interstate 96. That was 196. So that started in Grand Rapids and then it converges with I-96. And if it's a even number, like a 2, 4, 6, then it's essentially a ring road, if you will. A ring road, interstate road. So it goes around a city. So like you have Indianapolis, you got like 465. 465 goes around Indianapolis. Got my dash cam right there. That's my own dash cam. That's how I caught fucking this Mexican guy in this unregistered truck pull up in a spot, try to back out, and he hit my fucking trailer and then fled. But this clearly got his information off the side of his truck, and we were able to get his insurance. So he got fucked. Fucking hit and run, cocksucker. What's annoying too is this just slowed down because that car is pulling off. But this always doesn't recognize that they're in a different lane, so it's fucking annoying. So we're still on 196, we'll be converging with 96 eventually. We're on like the outskirts of Grand Rapids. I gotta loosen up this fucking headband again, god damn. Thing's like wrapping around my fucking skull, pressing it in. Hopefully that's straight. I think that's straight. You saw that yellow line on the dash flash? That was telling me that I went over the line. It happens occasionally. Sometimes the wind will blow you around too, so you can control it, but sometimes it's kind of sudden and, you know, throws you off. So now that I'm behind another truck, I know it's going to want me to slow down, so I'm preemptively hitting the gas to override it. Lane closure ahead. Well, which fucking lane? You don't say which one. You just tell me the times and that there's a lane close. I'm going to be coming up to a rest area, see how fucking full that is. A FedEx truck. FedEx Freight. He's got a double too. You gotta have an endorsement to do doubles and triples. It's just a number of trailers. shoulder closed ahead. That's where cops like to hang out. There's none there. So that guy just gave me a quick flash so I can get over. I'm gonna pop on my four ways to give him a little blinky blink. You guys need to type in chat, man. I ain't got nothing to talk about. It's truck stop. I don't really need fuel. Let me see what the fuel situation looks like. So I can only fill up at Love's. So the next one would be Michigan City. I think I'll go there. So I'll add that stop and that'll reroute us. There we go. There's coming up to Holland, Michigan. It's actually a decent city. We got a few customers that we go there, that we pick up from there, namely Big Dutchman. They make stuff for like chicken farms and all that, like all the equipment and all that, cages, all that bullshit. So if we ever come across a situation where we do see a cop sitting somewhere, you usually hop on the old radio here, and so if there's a cop there, it'd be like eastbound mile marker 55, got one in the middle waiting for you, you know, something like that. Get to this place till like 1 in the morning, and I've been up since pretty early. Glad I got good connection here. Makes for a good streaming. Really too much to worry about on the road. You just fucking hit it. And the reason why you hit it is because if you try to avoid it, most times you end up wrecking yourself, and the truck will be even more damaged than if you were just to hit it. And turn down the brightness of this. You always got to move over for vehicles stopped in the right-hand lane also, you know, just preemptive. Our coworker up here is slowing down, so I'm assuming he's picking up here in Holland. Oh, wait a minute before we pop out. There he is. Or my live chat's working. It's only showing me top messages. All messages. Whoopsie. I take all comments, good or bad. To have fun with the bad ones. Sometimes I'm the one that leaves them. Can't do nothing about the rattling either. That's just, that happens in every single truck. Shit shaking around and all that. I also use these fender mirrors quite a bit too. There we go, got our little flash. I like how I can see the reflection of my gauge cluster in the window over here. Fucking A. 76 degrees outside. It's too goddamn hot. You got the fucking rear air conditioner going, the front air conditioner going. Service is getting a little shitty through here. Hopefully it'll pick back up. It's got to switch from one tower to the next, you know. guess I'll tell everybody the story of how I kind of got into it with the owner last week. So I was supposed to take a load from the house into Oklahoma all the way. It was left on my 70-hour clock, and in order to reset that, I have to be off duty for 34 hours. So the pickup was Tuesday evening, so I got it around 5 o'clock, and the delivery was for Friday between 8 and 2 p.m. 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Now, if I didn't have to do that reset, no fucking problem. That's an easy W right there. But because I had to do the reset, which I told my dispatch beforehand, I'm like, listen, dude, I only got so many hours. Like, I have to do a reset. And he said, okay. And so I decided to do my reset on Tuesday because I already picked up the load. It was already late in the day anyway, so it makes more logistical sense to do it there rather than later, because it's already at the end of the day. I can already stop and just do my shit and then get up early and then, you know, go do it. And so I do that. I get up Thursday, and I now realize, like, okay, I have to pedal to the metal, balls to the wall as fast as this truck will go the entire way there, which is 70. So if I average like 60, 65 miles an hour, you know, over the course of the day for my 11 hours, I can do 700, maybe a hair more. I can make. He asked if I can still do it. I'm like, yeah, I should be able to. And so over the course of that day, towards the end of the accident, highways blocked, like a 2.5 hour delay for like a stretch of 10 miles. And it's like, well, fuck, dude, like, started getting up, and I'd make it to my delivery at my 11-hour shift. Well, then that became a problem because my dispatch then booked a load York 2.5 will do. I can't, like, I only have this, and I'm gonna, you know, here I might I would have got there with, like, you know, like 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours left on my clock. And I'm like, yeah, like, I can make the delivery, but I can't make going to this other place and picking up. And so he's like, you know, trying to do all this, you know, backdoor shit to see if I can pick it up the next day or whatever. And then I get an angry text from the owner calling me out, like, oh, this load was only 1,300 miles. Like, you have no excuse to get it there in 3.5 days, and you know, this truck isn't making money. and you know, all this other shit. And I'm like, well, first of all, dude, like, I told my dispatch the situation from the start, preemptively, to let him know everything that was going on. And he, you know, he just, you know, just rode with it, did his thing, whatever. And he, you know, as far as addressing, you know, the truck's making no money or whatever, well, that's because the Mack and Volvo are known for having tons of electrical issues, and that's what I've been having. So the truck has been in the shop so many fucking times to repair these electrical issues and other issues with the truck. And on top of that, my dispatch has been taking low-paying loads. And it's like, how is that my fault? I'm not the dispatch. The dispatch controls booking loads, booking good loads. But instead of booking good loads, he just gives me any load just to keep the truck moving. Well, if you do that, like, no shit, you're not making money. When you're taking a 1,200 mile load for $1,000, or excuse me, like, yeah, like a 1,200 mile load for $1,200, you got to pay $700 in fuel. You got to pay me $300. Like, no shit, you're not making money. And that's not on me. That's on the dispatch. That is on him. I can't control that. I literally have nothing to do with that. And I would rather wait, you know, even if I had to wait like an entire day. If I had to wait a day to get a good load, so I make money, the owner makes money, everybody's happy, I'd rather do that than just taking any load and running me fucking ragged and pissing everybody off in the process. Like, I'm okay with losing a little bit of money. Like, that's fine, because I get paid per load. Pay of, I'm not making money, which I'm okay with. You know, it is what it is. I'm not, that's like not even a big thing to me. You know, as long as I'm making a decent paycheck, I really don't care. And with that, and then also, these trucks used to be unrestricted. Like, I used to be able to go like 85 miles an hour. I can't do that anymore because they turned us down because we had a couple working for us. Made it go up. And in order to make our insurance go down, we had to slow the trucks down. You know, them getting tickets and fucking crashing and everything else, that ruined it for the rest of us. So it's like, I can't rush constantly. Be able to, when I first started with this company, because I could speed. I could make up time on the road to cover for those deficiencies in other areas. And I was okay with that. But now that you handicap my truck to 70 miles an hour, that puts me in a bind. Like, I can't, you know, I can't run 800 miles in a day. I just can't do it. I can't make up time. My truck only goes slightly faster than the rest of the trucks on the road, you know? So after I sent him that text back, you know, he never talked again, essentially. I tried to call him because I was going to chew his ass out over the phone, because he's basically in that long text calling me a shitty employee is basically what's going on. And I'm like, dude, I don't appreciate you sending me, you know, 3 paragraphs of why I'm a shitty driver and I'm a fucking problem when I'm not. I'm literally doing everything I can within the constraints of being legal. Like, you know, I could run longer than 11 hours, I could drive longer than 11 hours, but legally I can't. You know, so like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? I can only do so much. Now this is annoying. So this car slowed down, and I guarantee once I get closer to him or pull out, he'll speed up. And of course he's only doing like just a hair slower. See, now he's sped up because this isn't going off. So if this guy goes faster than me, the distance warning won't go off. But now he's going a little bit slower. And he keeps fluctuating the speed. I'm going the same speed. You're tailing too close. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Mr. Safety Man. You can suck my dick. Where this mount goes on my forehead is like a plastic piece, and that's kind of digging into my forehead. It's not really that comfortable. I'm sure I'll have a big forehead indent by the end of this. I don't like to check the mirrors too often because get a bicycle helmet, yeah. Hey, why don't I just wear my motorcycle helmet? I got that in the truck with me. That wouldn't look stupid or anything, would it? Wearing a fucking motorcycle helmet while you're driving the truck? No, I'm not gonna put it on. You know how hot it would be? I mean, I don't mind looking stupid. I mean, I already look stupid. That's why nobody on the dating app swipe right on me most of the time. You're like, oh, look at this fucking goofy ass loser. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, I probably would. I'm gonna try to loosen up this headband a little bit more. I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit more so that way I can use my leg. Oops. Can't tell if that's actually helping me or not, or maybe hurting me. Move it slightly lower. It's like practically on my eyebrows. Minnesota, Glen, Michigan. I'm tired. I am tired. I need to go to the truck stop once I get to it and get me some fucking energy drinks. What's the only energy drinks I drink are Celsius. Celsius is pretty good. I don't really care for the other stuff that much. I used to drink the favorite fruit punch, but they discontinued it after they ended their sponsorship with them, I guess. And yeah. See if this fucking helps at all. man. Water temps about at 225. Transmission temperatures at about 190. Getting around 6 miles a gallon. Going through a bad area. It's kind of bad service here. Yeah, I love me some menthol though. Sometimes I'll get those Halls, the menthol Halls, and I'll fucking suck on those like they're fucking candy. Like I'll go through those big giant bags in like a week. Fucking eating them like they're got, you know, like a fat person eats fucking Twinkies. Be nice to play some music or something, but YouTube would fucking copyright. So I can't do that. The addict, yeah. I need my fucking rocks, man. I need my Halls rocks. I'm not. The funny thing is I'm not addicted to nicotine. Like, nicotine does nothing to me. Like, when I smoke cigarettes, I would do it because it was just something to do, you know? Like, I first started smoking cigarettes just so I could get a break at work. And then, you know, like, I'd smoke for like a month and then just stop. And then, like, 9 months later, I'd just start smoking again because I like smoking. I don't know. So then I'd do it for, you know, a few months and then just stop again. Just cold turkey. And, you know, smokers are always like, oh, you know, it's hard to stop, you know, and it really isn't. But this only has like 2.5% nicotine. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing. I like the menthol flavor to it. Plus, you know, it's just something to do. I never liked regular cigarettes. Like the regular cigarettes and lights and all that, like they're just that straight tobacco flavor is just too harsh. I kind of like I like smoking cigarettes, but after a while it kind of wears on you and it doesn't taste as good. Like it just tastes like fucking tobacco-y shit and you don't really taste the menthol anymore. So then you gotta get stronger and stronger menthol cigarettes just to get that flavor back. And then it just kind of wears itself thin and then, you know, then I just stop because I just don't like the flavor. But the good thing about these little vapes here is, you know, the flavor is always the same, and like there's no tobacco taste to really take over, you know. So this is like just a nice, consistent thing to smoke. Like, you know, I really, I don't understand how, you know, people smoke regular cigarettes and they'll fucking like chain smoke in an enclosed area like this without the windows down. And it's like, I don't understand how you like the smell, you like inhaling that shit. Like, I just don't get it. I don't really like alcohol either. And it's not because I can't handle it or anything. Like, I can drink quite a bit. And I can actually function really well when I'm drunk too. But I don't like, and I've never blacked out, passed out, or anything. But I just like when I drink a little, and then you get rid of the spin. Is, you know, you think, oh, I'll just lay down and it'll get better, but no, it gets worse. But a way that you can combat spins when you're laying down is you put one foot or one leg off your bed and you put your foot on the ground, and that seems to help. But the best way to get rid of spins is just to throw up. I mean, that's really it. Just throw up and it gets better. And then you just, you know, fucking swish some fucking mouthwash and go to bed. But to me, like, it's not even fun. Like, I can be a fucking idiot without getting drunk, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I understand, like, getting a little bit of a buzz, like, getting a little bit of a buzz is great. You kind of loosen up, you know. You feel more loose, you know. And it feels good. But the trick is, if you like drinking, is not to overdrink. Like, remember Trailer Park Boys and like the later seasons, Leahy would get just drunk, and then, but not super drunk. Just maintain the buzz. To me, like, that's the way to go for during the night, is just maintain the buzz. Who the fuck is that? Oh, hug the toilet? Yeah. Yeah, I've been there. That's not fun. When you get the spins and you're just fucking miserable and you feel like shit, and somehow you end up naked, puking in a toilet and hugging it on the bathroom floor, laying down. And of course, it's always fucking nasty under there too, because nobody, you know, nobody cleans the bottom of their toilet. But you don't care in that moment. You're just like, I just want to get better, man. I don't give a fuck. Whatever the cost is, man. But yeah, I haven't had any alcohol in like years, because there's no point. I mean, you know, I would do it socially, you know, like say a buddy wanted to, you know, go hang out and do a little bit of drinking and have some fun, you know, yeah, sure, why not? Is it on my, you know, is it something I really want to do? Not really, but, you know, I'll do it socially. Like, you know what I'd rather be doing? Playing video games. sleeping, watching a show, anything. Yeah, that's the only way to do, man. Grab us another water. Come on, you bitch. There we go. That guy has his fucking high beams on. That's great. Same with that guy. Fucking assholes. Well, yeah, you know, if you're doing like Top Golf or bowling or something, like hell yeah, dude. Like that adds to the fun. I only done Top Golf once, and I mean, I had quite a bit of fun. I'm not as good as I was at golfing, though. Fun fact, back in 2009, I had to, I was basically homeless, and in order to get money, I was trying to get enough student credits, like take classes in order to get like a grant and a loan on top of that. And one of the classes I took was video game design, which I went to once, and some other class which I never went to, and another class which I never went to, and golfing, which I did go to. So I literally took a golfing class. This was Lane Community College in Eugene, Oregon, where the Oregon Ducks play. And yeah, I had fun doing that. But I'm absolutely fucking garbage at golfing now. I used to be pretty good. Like, I used to struggle at doing driving, but like everything else I was pretty good at, especially putting. Usually it's the opposite for people. But like, you know, using chips and 7-irons and shit like that, I was pretty good at it. And by pretty good, I mean from like a casual standpoint. Like, I was never going to be a professional or anything, but... And also there's this girl there. She had fucking money, and we'd hang out a little bit. I never did get to bang her though. I wanted to. But she's like the main reason why I went. Come on, pass me, you fucknut. I want to get over. Fucking bitch. Come on, go! Hit the gas. I know you're in a Jeep Wrangler, but fucking go. God damn. Hey, getting stuck behind somebody. Left lane closed. We got a little bit. I think it's a few miles ahead. Alright, we're way ahead of this guy, so we'll just go ahead and get over. He ain't gonna flash us. Surprisingly, I haven't seen any deer. I'm pretty, like, one of the few things I'm good at spotting deer. Like, I'll see them like way the fuck up there, creeping off, you know, in the fucking ditch for an opportunity to fucking jump in you. One time I was in Nashville, and it was like a 6-lane highway, so it was like 3 lanes on this side, 3 lanes on that side, and a wall that was like 3 or 4 feet tall, you know, separating us. And a deer ran from that side, ran across 3 lanes, jumped over, and ran across to the far right-hand lane, which I was in, and he hit the corner of my truck straight up at every angle. The headlight and everything on the corner of that truck. Plus there was like blood and also a little bit of shit on the side of my truck because I hit them so hard to squeeze shit out of them. Yeah, deer are scary. I mean, I'm not scared of them. You know, I'll fucking hit them. I don't care. Oh, so I rented this was last year, but I rented a Yamaha MT-07, and I was riding, and it just got dark like this, and I was riding to my buddy's house, and 2 deer ran from one side of the road to the other. I had cars behind me, and I was just kind of taking my time, and one ran right out in front of me, like 6 or 10 feet away, and the other one was right behind him, and I jammed on the brakes so fucking hard, and I missed the second deer. He was like probably that far from the front end of my bike, and I missed him by that much. And I was so fucking mad at those deer, and I was really thankful because the cars behind me were paying attention and saw me slam on the brakes, and they also hit the brakes and didn't clobber me. And once those deer passed, I took, like, I was riding, I kind of leaned back, and I took a deep breath, and I was just like, holy fuck, I almost just died right there. Because I had no armor or gear on at all. Like, I just had a fucking helmet, and that was it. So that sucked. And I remember thinking, man, I hope every fucking hunter kills every fucking deer around here. Fuck those deer. Almost fucking got me killed. Kind of glad I got a Grom because of that, so I'm not riding on a fucking highway at night. I mean, I wasn't going fast on the MT-07. I was doing like 50, just kind of cruising along, maybe 50. And man, those deer got stupid fucking close, man. I wish I had this GoPro for that, man. That would have been such a good fucking clip. I probably would have got like 1 million views on it. Just fucking craziness. And kind of why I wanted a GoPro to begin with. Just so I can record crazy shit like that, because I have stuff like that happen to me, you know, not like super frequently, but it happens, you know, on occasion. But, you know, like, I'm not even surprised by it anymore. You know, I see a truck pull out in front of another truck and almost cause, you know, the guy behind to fucking die because of it, because he has a jam on the brakes, and this load might come through and smash his truck, you know. Or fucking people doing stupid shit and getting run off the road, or people doing, you know, 120 on the fucking highway and zigzagging through traffic and almost hitting you. Fucking A. Bad thing about vaping is it kind of makes your throat a little bit dry. Which is kind of weird because it's vapor. You know, you think vapor has some, you know, water particles in it. You'd think it would, you know, not make your fucking throat dry, but it kind of does. Last one is me? What do you mean? Oh, it's oils? Yeah. Some good fucking oils. I'll probably get fucking cancer again from it. $120 through traffic, yeah. Oh, you're talking about you're the asshole that does that? I gotcha. You know, funny enough, I don't have a problem with that if they use their turn signals. If they use their turn signals, you know, it's still stupid, but I understand it. Because, you know, I'm a little bit of a speed freak, you know, and I've done shit like that. But I always use my turn signals. My biggest pet peeve on the road is people not using their turn signals. Yeah, just a BMW driver, man. You know, speaking of you being a BMW driver, like, do your turn signals actually work? Because, like, that's always the meme about BMW drivers, is they never use their turn signals at all. Oh, yeah. Dude, the left lane, like, I pass people in my truck in the right-hand lane. Like, if there's 3 lanes... Okay, so typically when there's 3 lanes, trucks are not allowed in the left lane. Like, you'll see no trucks left lane or commercial vehicle restricted left lane or whatever. So think about it. If there's 3 lanes and we're not allowed in the left lane, so you take that out and then there's 2 lanes, well, just like this highway, running traffic should be in the right-hand lane. But for some reason, trucks will be in the middle lane, but that is our passing lane. That's the truck's passing lane as the middle lane. So then they end up just riding in the middle fucking lane, and you either have to be illegal and go in the left lane to pass them, or you pass them on the right. So I just pass them on the right most of the time, and I give them a dirty look as they go by. Sometimes but say both lanes are full and I know I'm like way faster, so like 5 miles an hour faster than the 2 trucks I'm behind, I'll just go in the left lane and pass them both and then get back over. So now we're getting on I-94 in Michigan. I usually don't use my turn signal when a new lane pops out, but I'm just doing it. I don't know why. There's no sign, you know, usually you see the yellow signs that say like 50 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. I'll slow down a little bit for those, but like this one didn't have one, so I just keep my foot in it. Yeah, 94 is all right. The only thing I don't like about 94 is there's not quite enough truck stops. I think this is 3-lane all the way through, so I'll just get back over. Southwest Michigan Regional Airport. Oh, here we go. So all trucks use right 2 lanes. So we're not allowed to use the left lane. Usually when you see a sign that says trucks get in the right lane, that usually means there's a weigh station ahead. Nobody behind us. We'll get over. I don't mind popping out early if there's no traffic. ARCA. Probably not related to the NASCAR series. Shit. It's like that American Truck Simulator when you start yawning when you go too long. You're usually to bed by now. Looks like we got about 42 miles before we go hit the truck stop. Probably clean my windshield, get some fuel, and maybe a little bit of something to eat, get some soda. Then we'll get back at it. Wish I could make the text on this chat a little bit bigger. Oh my fucking god. That was a big one. Some of these fucking roads, like a bump like that, you'd feel it in the car and it'd be like a jujun. But in a truck, it's like you're fucking, like you just had a fucking accident. Like everything's amplified. Like all these little tiny bumps, like it just shakes the fuck out of the truck. In a car, you'd never feel it. So whenever you're on a rough road, just know it's like 20 times worse in a fucking truck. Yeah, probably could do it in the browser. But trying to use my, you know, just have it on the phone. I mean, I could just open up the browser and probably do it. But it was too much work. Bridges are the worst. Get fucking thrown around like a Filipino hooker, man. Camera is pointed a little bit to the left. I had to readjust it. Up there. I'm just gonna preemptively slow down just in case. I'm not sure what the speed limit through here is. No, it's not a cap. Oh, speed limit is 60. Whoops. I was doing 70. Yeah, no, on PC. God damn. Y'all going back east, you're clear all the way to Grand Rapids. Push through it. Whenever I get tired driving, like, I really don't understand how people can just fall asleep while they drive. What will happen with me is my eyes, but I'm always fighting it, so then it kind of stresses out those muscles. And it just ends up pissing me off. So I'm just constantly fighting it, and then I'll finally get kind of pissed off and I'll spark it. Yeah. It's kind of weird too, like when it happens, like sometimes I'll sleep for like, you know, 8 hours, and then I'll get up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then it's always between hour 2 and 3 is when I'll get tired. Even sometimes like during the daytime. It's like the second or third hour into driving is like when you get like the most tired. And then you're thinking to yourself, man, I need to just take a fucking nap. Because this is just fucking miserable. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to get more. If you pass time and push through it, then you just kind of, you know, get yourself back. And then you're just fine. Then you're like wide awake again. Readjust my camera so I get a good angle. Yeah, it's about straight. See, this is the retard I was talking about earlier. It's 3 lanes, we're not allowed in the left lane, and he's riding in the middle lane, and now I'm gonna pass him on the right. And as I go by, I'm gonna give him a dirty look. See, he just about ran into me. Fucking idiot. And watch, as soon as I pass him, he's gonna get back in the right lane, probably. It's usually what ends up happening. Or if they're really stupid, they'll stay in the center lane, which it looks like that's what this retard's doing. Yep. What a fucking idiot. Hour 13. Well, we're not allowed to drive for 13 hours, so I never have to deal with that. Although there is times where after I've been driving all day, like sometimes I'll be like, man, I could just keep fucking going, like I'm good. And then there's other days where you're like only 5 hours into it and you're like, man, I am just fucked. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this guy up here, he's in the middle lane. I think this guy ended up passing him in the right, and he still hasn't gotten gotten over. Yeah, I'm going to be in the passing lane and not pass. And I don't understand it, because being in the middle lane is harder than being in the right lane, because you have to watch both sides. If you're in the right lane, you really only got to watch your left side. So I'm gonna pass this idiot in the right lane. Looks like the guy behind me, let's see, I think he's still in the middle also. Maybe he got over. JB Hunt. I'm gonna shit talk these guys on the radio here in a second. I like how all these slow drivers are driving in the passing lane instead of being in the right lane. And this asshole has his brights. Hey, JB Hunt, nice fucking high beams, dude. I'm glad you can obstruct the middle lane and blind us at the same time. I'm gonna flip this guy off. Fuck you, buddy. Fucking asshole. To see a little bit better, so I'm gonna blind everybody. Sky King Fireworks, 50% off everything. Oh my God. Yeah, some of them halogen bulbs are really fucking bright. Halogen and LED. That guy has his high beams on. Yeah, I got LED headlights on my Grom too, front and back. They're nice. After you hear this dinging for so long, you just kind of tune it out. Pisses me off a lot of times though. Especially when I'm like stuck in traffic. Eliminators are nice. I do understand why they don't come with it, but because of stupid laws and shit. But they, like, every single bike looks better without the rear fender on it. And I mean, let's be honest, the rear fender doesn't really protect you from a whole lot anyway. Broke down. Yeah, very carefully. What kind of dozer was it? Was it like a D8 or a God, was it like a C6 or whatever? Caterpillars. I've driven bulldozers before. It's actually pretty easy and kind of fun. I've even got to drive those big fucking quarry trucks that are like 20 foot tall. Fucking telehandlers and all that shit. The only thing I haven't got to drive was an excavator. But I mean, it's simple enough to do. John Deere, gotcha. Nothing runs like a deer. Well, I'd love to use my laptop, but like, where the fuck am I gonna put it? Like, I can't have it anywhere to where I can just read it, you know, like it's like right in front of me. But I mean, I can with my phone. Gotcha. So what do you think of the setup, Hunter? I know it's kind of night, so you can't see a whole lot, but what do you think? A drag race. I'm catching this guy in the middle. Beautiful setup. Oh man, that's high praise. That's high praise coming from you. Distance alert. You're too close. Oh my god. What do we got here? What kind of truck is that? I think that's a Peterbilt 379. And then this truck is a... I gotta see the mirror. The Cascade? No, that's a Volvo. That's a Volvo VNL 760. You can tell by the mirrors. We are hauling like kind of office furniture. It's from a company called Steelcase. It's going from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Chicago on the west side, and it's got to be there by 6 a.m. This delivery, or this load, was scheduled to be ready by 2 p.m. I didn't get it till 9 p.m. So that's fun. So instead of driving a couple hours down the road, going to bed, getting up at 4 in the morning, delivering, I gotta drive straight there and then park at the shipper. I also need to get fuel at some point. Yeah, tons of blow-up dolls. I'm gonna fuck a couple of them tonight. Way station, 2 miles. Now the way stations, you'll see a pole extending up and over, and I got a Easy Pass thing right here, and it'll read My Pass, and that has like all my truck information and all that, like my company and all that shit. And based on our CSA score, if like the higher your score is, the more shitty of a company you are, so the more often they'll pull you in. And if you got a good score, then most times they just let you go by. So there'll be one pull to read it, and then there'll be a second one down the road, which will then send us a signal, and it'll give us either a green light or a red light, and it'll also beep. So how FedEx would get a package to you across the country overnight is they have team drivers. So one driver is allowed to drive for 11 hours at a time, and they have a second driver who's sleeping in the back as the truck's thrashing around making a bunch of noise. And once the first driver's shift is over, then the second driver takes over, and then he does his 11 hours. And yeah, it sucks. I did team driving when I was doing my mentorship when I first started trucking, and it fucking blows. And so most drivers will do solo, so you know it takes a little bit longer to get there, but the team drivers make more money. But, and you know, yeah, you make more money, but you got to deal with a whole bunch of, you know, horse shit to go along with that. Yeah, I could try streaming on Facebook. I don't know, I mean, I like YouTube. But, I mean, Facebook is good, too. But Facebook probably have a bigger outreach of random people going by and checking it out rather than YouTube. Twitch might be good, too, but, you know, Twitch is mostly fat, sweaty old guys fucking watching, you know, bikini streams. So, I don't know. I got a little bit of a following on Twitch. So if I were to multi-stream, like would both of those streams have to come off of my internet? Because if so, then that would just be a problem. Because like I barely have enough to stream as it is. But if I were to stream to a single platform and then branch out from there on their side, then I mean I could do that. Yeah, I mean, I could, from Michigan to Alabama, yeah, you could do that within 24 hours if you had two drivers. Like, realistically, you can cover, I don't know, like 1,400 miles if you were to really push it with two drivers. Yeah, doing the SV, man. Come up here. Yeah, with no rear brake either. should be at our truck stop in about 10 minutes. Yeah, that is true. Especially when you brake like really hard, like your rear brake is pretty much useless because you're taking just so much weight off of it. Like normal braking, yeah, it's like 60-70%, but like really, really hard braking, like you're like all front brake. But I always kind of lean more towards the right of the lane. It's just kind of how the truck is, or how I don't know. It's just kind of weird how I always do that. I always keep like my right side right now is like touching the white line. That's, I don't know, just kind of something I do naturally, I guess. Hunter, you should use your moderator powers and time out that other guy. He's causing problems in here. Fucking ban him. Aftermarket Summit racing parts for your fucking 20-year-old bike. Oh, hey, they got a Taco John's at the Loves. Sure, that'll be closed. Oh, man. He did it. He's got a power trip. He's using his powers for evil. Get fucked. Oh man, it deleted it deleted all of his messages too. Oh my god. That's funny. What an asshole that Hunter guy is, man. Jesus. You should cancel your membership on him. It only shows 3 viewers for me. But hey, if I got 5 people in here, welcome to the stream, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this. Hopefully during the daytime, so y'all can see what's actually going on. And I'm awake. Yeah, not the membership. I need that money. I need that money for rear tires. That's my truck doing an electrical spaz out, saying that the light control module is high voltage. It does that once in a while. Whenever I see a truck back there, I always see if he's gaining on me. And if he's gaining on me, I'll just wait to pass the guy in front of me, but seems like he's kind of just staying put, so I'll jump out in front of him. Got our truck stop coming up in 3 miles, right around there. Usually a good reference point I use is I look at the fender mirror, and if I can only see like one headlight, then usually he's far back enough, and then I look in my big mirror and see I got enough room, and then I pop over. So we're taking 34A exit. Shit, you think I really pay for porn? Who the fuck pays for porn? I don't understand why people pay for like OnlyFans and all that shit. Like, you can just see boobs on the internet for free. Fuck all that shit. You ain't special, bitch. Yeah, I need Hunter's OnlyFans. I need to see his feet pics. I also don't get why guys have foot fetishes. Like, what in the fuck? Like, boobs, vagina, ass, and you want to see her feet? What? Slow way down in a hurry. I've been to this Love's a few times before. I guarantee every single parking spot will be full also. I bet you there'll be people parked in areas that you're not supposed to park either. Come on, retard, go. So this guy parked around in a turnaround spot. So nobody can turn around because he's in the fucking way, so people have to go through. Every single parking spot's full. These guys are parked in the middle of the fucking lot. Because there's no parking spaces here at all. Look at that, there's probably... All it takes is one asshole to start it, and then everybody else thinks it's okay, and then they'll start parking next to them. Well, I just use my phone as navigation. I got an app called Trucker Path. This is all no parking also, but people are fucking parked here anyway. This dumbass is just standing in the middle of the lot for no reason. Alright, unplug the GoPro. How many miles I got? Yeah, 501,741. So 501,741. Dirty ass windshield. How fucking disgusting that water is. Good lord. CPU. These pumps are so fucking finicky, man. There we go. No, I can hold like around 200 gallons. Come on, fuck nuts, go. Alright guys, I'm going to plug you in and set you on the dash while I go inside, and then I will come out and be right back. I will set y'all somewhere. Maybe. Is that a good angle? No. God damn it. this fucking charging? It was before. Alright, well, you might be pointed in the air, but I really don't care. Just deal with it. He's on the ground. Move that aside. Is that charging now? Doesn't look like it. What about when I plug this other one in? I think this other charger was working. Come on, you fucking bitch. Doesn't want to stay up. There we go. Alright, I'll be back. and y'all are looking at the ground. How we looking? How we looking? I got 2 giant bags of beef jerky, 2 energy drinks, and 6 sodas. Yeah, there's a Harley dealer over there. Unfortunately, I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Although there's a Honda dealer right there. Oh, I guess it's part of the same building. Honda and Harley, man, what a bunch of horse shit. I don't want that fucking boomer shit. Yeah, if I had the money, I would. Did Hunter dip out? Is everything still good? Picture good? Audio good? I had to get a new flavor of Celsius because they were out of my fruit punch. So I got orange flavor and Arctic Blasts. And I just opened up the orange one and it's alright. Well, yeah, I know the picture quality is, you know, it's as good as it's gonna get for streaming at night. I was just talking about, you know, making sure it wasn't choppy or anything, and that y'all can hear me. Zero to 60 run. We're doing 34 miles an hour. $42. 48. 50. Oh my God. 55. My foot's to the floor, by the way. And if y'all don't believe me, Those are both at 100%. 65 miles an hour, holy sheep shit. We just got in our top gear and 70. Probably took us about 3/4 of a mile to 1 mile. Let's see how much time we got on our clock. Yeah, 6 hours. Distracted by that billboard, trying to figure out what the fuck that thing was. I wonder if I bump up the ambient light in the truck, if that'll help at all. Oh my god, these fucking bumps, dude. That last set of bumps literally ripped the fucking wheel out of my hand and was turning right. Shitty signal through here. And we got us a way station coming up. Slow down and stay in this lane. Okay, way station's closed. That green light I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this energy drink kind of tastes like ass. Cheetos! grab my bag of jerky. Big old bag of Jack Links. You know, I keep forgetting I have pizza in my back. So I got a 5-topping all-meat pizza and some Italian cheese bread with pepperoni on it. I should probably grab that. I actually completely forgot about that. Bumpy, bumpy. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd like to share my location. People would do some bad things. I mean, you'll approximately know where I'm at, but be some fucking trolls trying to get me swatted or some shit. I wonder if it's charged up more since I've had it plugged in. Because I went down, like I had it plugged in since I started streaming, and I unplugged it to go fuel, and I plugged it back in, it was at like 38%. So, I don't know. I got 2 spare batteries though, if something does happen. Should have grabbed a bag of Halls while I was in Love's. Damn. You wanna... Yeah. Gary is such a shithole too, man. always there's always trucker memes of like, you know, that's disgusting, and people are like, how disgusting? And they're like, Gary, Indiana truck stop disgusting, and then it shows a picture of Cleveland saying that's nasty. Gary, Indiana is like the biggest shithole. Like, and of course, you know, all the fucking, the hood people, you know what I'm talking about, fucking are there, always stealing shit and all that, and causing fucking problems to where there's actually security guards at the truck stop now. You know, it's pretty fucking bad when you gotta have a security guard at your fucking gas station. People are like, oh, you're just racists. No. It's funny when shit like that happens and it's always the same people, you know. Imagine that. Rowdy getting canceled. There are some really nice truck stops though, in places like when you're in the Northeast, Rudders is really nice. Rudders is really cool also because like all their bathrooms and shit is like their scheme, which is like black. So like the toilets are black, the sinks are black, the stall walls are black, everything's fucking black. And it's really cool because like every bathroom you go into, like just think about it, every bathroom has like a white toilet and fucking whatever color walls, you know, it's kind of boring, but it's unique and different. Yeah, let's meet up in Gary and see whose bike gets stolen first. We'll park in front of the downtown Walmart and leave the keys in it. See who takes it first. The closer I get to the city, the more light we'll have on the road, so the better you'll be able to see. Especially going through Chicago. They got that place lit up pretty well. Yeah, I don't ever leave my keys in my bike either. Imagine being like that one guy in our Discord who his bike didn't even have keys. Like, why would you even buy that thing? Yeah. 10 miles away from Gary, 43 miles away from Chicago. We're gonna hit the 80-90 toll road here in a second. Shit, we got, you know, we got a kill switch, we got the key, we can also lock the handlebars. Got some pretty good protection. So Love's, like the truck stop that we were just at, Love's has like the nicest, most consistent truck stops of any truck stop like company out there. They're always clean. All their parking is free, and they're just good and consistent. Pilot and Flying J, which are the same company, they're pretty good. They're not the best, but they're pretty good. And some spots are paid spots, so you have to pay like, you know, between $10 and $20 typically for a parking spot if like all the free spots are taken, which fucking blows. TA and Petro are kind of the same thing also, but they usually have like the most parking, but they also have the most paid parking spots, which I don't like. But usually, like, so Flying J usually has like restaurants, like, you know, Denny's and shit like that, IHOP. Love's usually doesn't have restaurants, they have fast food places. TA and Petro, they usually have a pretty good restaurant, as well as a couple fast food places to go with that, so you have more options. But like, everything's kind of a little bit more shitty there, but they are bigger. Especially, man, if you're in Atlanta, there's a Travel America truck stop there that has like 400 parking spots, but they're all paid spots, and you literally have no other option to park anywhere. Think about how much money those places make. Why is this not taking my Easy Pass? Hello, Easy Pass. Am I gonna have to seriously fucking back up? I have a fucking Easy Pass. Warning, do not reverse. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking reverse. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. I'm not fucking press no help button. Take my Easy Pass. There we go. For some reason, that one just wasn't fucking taking it. Yeah, that's a retard I passed earlier. It was riding in the middle lane. For this car to go around me. Okay, he's getting all the way over. Good job, buddy. You're in the right lane. Literally. I know, getting trolled by Easy Pass, man. to that fucking gate too, and it still wouldn't fucking get me. Dude, this fucking drink tastes like shit. Holy fuck. It's like the aftertaste is just so fucking bad. It's like, it's not even like orange. It's like, it kind of smells like orange, and then it tastes like fucking just chemicals. Just tastes like shit. I think of Georgia as just like a shitty fucking state. Like it's bad for trucks because like we don't have enough parking. Like there's just not enough places to park. And the few places that there are to park, they're always full or nearly full. So then you have to resort to either getting up really, really early, like 2 or 3 in the morning, so your day ends at like, you know, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and you can find a spot, or you gotta pay for a spot. Some hazmat, hydrogen refrigerated liquid. Doesn't hydrogen have to be kept at like a really cold temperature or something? Or am I thinking in nitrogen or some shit? Maybe that's it. Gary, Indiana. Once one of the biggest steel producers in the world, even competing with Detroit. And then it turned to complete shit. No text, no wreck. Look at that. If you don't call or text, you won't get in a wreck. It's just that easy. I wonder about streaming. That's probably okay, right? I mean, I'm a content creator. I have special privilege, so, you know. Bow down, normies of the world. Hauling triple trailers. The bad thing about hauling triples like that is the more trailers you got, the more your steering wheel movement is really, really important, because like even the slightest little swerve will make that rear trailer just fucking whip around like the end of a whip. So you gotta be really careful with them. That's why you see like FedEx and UPS constantly crashing their trucks, because they're not paying attention, then they jerk the wheel, and then that causes their fucking back trailer to go flying, and they, you know, get fucking sent off the road. It's especially really sketchy in the wintertime. Used to this headband. It's not hurting my forehead like it was earlier. Yeah, the good thing about going through Chicago like this too is I should have good signal the whole way through. Although technically we're like 30 miles out of Chicago, but we're pretty much in Chicago. Now this lane ends. Oh, we're in Gary still. Gary, Indiana. Dirty shithole. Gary, Chicago Airport. Amistar Casino and Hotel, $150 in rewards. Oh man. Tearthepaperceiling.org? The fuck is that about? I like how they have street lights here for the highway and they're not on. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not, no. Although I've never seen any hookers or anything. See the moon, it's right up there. Probably can't even see it. It's only a little bit under half moon. Our staff and families need you to obey some shit. Yeah, fucking power lines running parallel to the highway. Jeff's fuel truck. Shit soon, dude. I'm fucking tired. Not gonna fall asleep or nothing, but fucking sick of driving. Ugh. Doesn't quite work that way. He has like big fucking hoses he attaches to that thing and then lets it kind of free flow into the tanks. Going on the Chicago Skyway. A lot of people hate driving through Chicago, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, especially the Skyway. It's usually going pretty good. A lot better than some fucking cities. That the river that runs into Lake Michigan through Chicago, they actually electrocute the water to keep invasive fish coming up the river and entering the lake. Like, they literally electrocute them and kill them. I think it's the Mississippi River that runs into Lake Michigan. Not quite sure. I watched a video on it a long time ago. I think it's like carp or something like that that they don't want in Lake Michigan. So they just electrocute the fuck out of them and kill them. See if we get a easy pass lane that won't troll us this time. it nice and slow so it can pick us up. Looks like we're getting trolled again. Bro, what in the fuck, man? Fucking trolled by these easy pass lanes today. Fucking two of them I go into and they don't pick me up for some reason. I go in the one next to it and it gets me. Oh yeah, jumping carb? Yeah. That they rustle up the waters and then they come fucking flying out of the water and fucking smack them in the face. Celsius is fucking disgusting. I don't know why I keep drinking it. It's disgusting. We will drink some Dr. Pepper. It's gotta be good for you. It has doctor in the name. gotta go through yet another fucking toll gate. Chicago Skyway. Do we got to go? I really do not know. Something just fell in the back of my truck, and I don't know or give a fuck. Hold on the steering wheel for that one with both hands. Stay alert, don't get hurt. I'm trying to. Good thing I don't have motion sickness with anything. Which is kind of weird because when I was a very small kid in like first grade and we'd go on a field trip, I actually would get kind of sick. We are continuing on this highway, so we're going to move over a lane. think with all this money that they make from these fucking tolls that they would make the road smooth. Chicago. Speed limit 45. God damn. That guy's going way more than 45. Biker with a fat bitch on the back. Sucks about driving through here is if like you're just really fucking tired and you just can't go anymore, you really can't stop anywhere. If you gotta go to the bathroom, you can't stop anywhere. Really can't stop your truck for any reason unless, you know, you break down. there's this much traffic at midnight. Here's the city. Yeah. I mean, we're past midnight right now. Midnight Central Time, too. Just casually walking on it in traffic. That's nice. I'd love to ride my Grom here. I feel like riding a Grom here would be pretty easy. Use my adaptive cruise control here. Can't really read your messages right now. Jesus, look at that guy. Woo, he's fucking going. Oh, he's jamming on brakes. Oh, he's switching to the left. That boy's fucking moving. Nothing like whipping through a construction zone at fucking 90 miles an hour. For some reason we're going 40 miles an hour. Free delivery. That's a good place to stop there, Mr. Cop. Longer, man. I want to go to bed. think on a weekday, middle of the week, after midnight, it wouldn't be this fucking busy. Like, it'd be a little bit more dense during the day, but this is just fucking nuts. My cord keeps twisting my camera a little bit, so I have to readjust it. So fucking tired. I'll probably stream a little bit tomorrow, but we'll see. The thing is, like, I got kind of small deliveries from like one place to the next after I get to this first place, which they won't unload me until 6. So now I'll kind of have the rest of the day, so I might not stream. I'm not sure yet. Just wish these fucking cars would speed it up, man. Goddamn. Fucking headlight, kind of swerving around a little bit, driving slow. Actually getting pretty close to our stop. That's nice. I can finally see it in the little mini view on the map. Fucking rollback is hauling ass. Smartphones do not make smart drivers. I like how they have the overhead signs that have messages on them that distract you while you're driving. It's kind of like a little bit counterintuitive when you think about it. I always feel like when you get tired and your eyes get heavy, if you like kind of spread your eyelids and all that, it kind of helps very temporarily. Big corporation buildings. My forehead is itching. Oh shit, there's the plane landing. I like flying. A lot of people don't like flying. I kind of like it. True. The initial takeoff when they throttle up and you just fucking just start hauling ass and throws you back in the seat a little bit. I love it, man. I always get a window seat, and if I can, I want it like right behind the wing because I like watching the wing flex and the engine spool up. Ooh, we're accessing 3 miles. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. And it's kind of weird. The moon went from a crescent shape and it's like half a crescent now. Like it's a crescent, but like the bottom half is like chopped off. That's because there's clouds over it, that's why. Couldn't see the clouds. Uh-oh. Holy sat for somebody. So exit 73. fix it. Couple of intersections to navigate, and then we should be there. And hopefully there's a place for us to park. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. You're on the hunt for the Kia boys, yeah. You watch Channel 5 too? What a good channel, man. Andrew Callahan, what a fucking man. I liked his Talladega videos and all that shit. I mean, his Talladega videos are pretty spot on. I've been there a couple times, and there's a lot of fucking hillbillies that just get shit-faced. That's where the whole "Let's Go Brandon" thing come from Joe Biden, because they were screaming in the stands during the Xfinity Series race, because Brandon whoever won the race, and everybody in the stands were screaming "Fuck Joe Biden," and the reporter, when she was interviewing the driver who won, she's like, "Yeah, you can hear them chanting, let's go Brandon." Can't imagine how much property is for a business. Probably expensive as fuck. Uh-oh, there's a lot of cop cars there. They're all surrounded in one car, too. They got some black guy in handcuffs next to that car. Ah. Now you fucked up. Are we allowed to park here? Alright, man, take care. Have a good night. What does this sign say? 2-hour parking, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Gonna unplug my GoPro. Ugh. cannot see. Hopefully I'm not hitting anything. I feel like I should park the other way. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this